Fate Trigger is finally here. Well, almost. The beta just dropped and I've been playing early to answer one big question. Is it actually worth your time? With flashy ultimates, chaotic gunfights, and an anime flair everywhere, Fate Trigger is trying to stand out in the crowded shooter and battle royale space. But does it really deliver? I've got some strong first impressions, both good and bad, and I'm also giving away 4 beta keys. So stick around until the end if you want to try the new game early for yourself. Hey everyone, I'm May. I cover anime games, gacha pulls, and competitive shooters. Whether it's ranked grind or story mode, I'm here to break down the games and bring you along the ride. Let's dive into Fate Trigger. What even is Fate Trigger? It's a third-person anime-style battle royale, still in beta, and yes, it looks a lot like what would happen if Strinova and any battle royale had a child. You drop in, loot weapons, and fight to be the last squad standing. Characters each have their own abilities and ultimates, and the world has this floating island structure with zip lines, teleports, and updrafts to traverse. The devs are clearly trying to bring something fresh to the anime shooter space, but whether it works is a different story. Let's talk about how Fate Trigger actually feels to play. Movement is smooth mostly, but there are times where it feels a bit tanky, especially when you're trying to adjust mid-combat. You can crouch, lay down flat, and still shoot in both options, but you can't dodge or lean around edges. There's no double jump or super agile movement either, like in some hero shooters, so positioning is really important. Gunfights feel really snappy. The time to kill, aka the TTK, is extremely short. Like, blink and you're done short. And that's a double-edged sword. On one hand, it makes the fights intense and rewarding when you win, but on the other hand, it means fights are often over before abilities even can cast it, so do they really matter? Most of the time, it felt like the winner was just whoever got the jump first. It's more about gun skill and angles than ability usage, which isn't a bad thing, but it might surprise people expecting more hero-style dueling constantly. I spent most of my time on Shiva or Sivir, I don't really know, and she's easily my favorite design-wise. I wanna play her. Ja! Ja, nimm mich, Digga, nimm mich. I also tried out Naze, Eos, and Huxley. The cool part is that the characters definitely have distinct abilities and silhouettes. You can tell them apart, and the animations are surprisingly smooth and creative. That said, because the TTK is so fast, I often didn't need to use abilities, especially the one that I was almost playing constantly. In most fights, they felt like an afterthought instead of a core part of the combat. Except for Huxley, who's a recon character and can come in handy to scan suspicious looking places. Naze escapes death once and also speeds up herself and her allies' path, and Shiva drops a whole nuke on enemies. These are all really cool abilities, and I haven't even played everyone yet, so it's a bit sad that for a couple of abilities and a lot of moments, the game wants to market itself as a hero shooter, but it definitely leans more towards shooter than hero right now. The character designs are solid, though a little dull in the base skins, but the banner skin for Naze shows they can go way more vibrant, so I think they're holding back for cosmetics, which that's a choice in the whole different conversation. The map, honestly, it's way too big. I've had entire matches with friends where we just ran and never ran into anyone until the final circle. It's built as a bunch of floating islands, which is a cool concept. You've got teleporters, updrafts, and all the ways to move between them, but it doesn't make up for how spread out everything is. If they just cut 10 to 15% of the size, it would solve a lot. Right now, the zone shrinking sometimes feels too fast for how far you need to go, and you just spend half of the game running from this zone that would slowly kill you if you stay in there. It kills momentum and makes the match feel boring, even if the core gameplay is really good and fun. Cars are also a big factor. People are grabbing vehicles and just running others over. Getting hit is an instant knock, and it can ruin what would have been a great fight or a clutch. It's kind of funny until it happens to you.
Oh,
drive off the edge, and then jump out of the car and we'll fly. Okay.
Oh.
Breaking this entire review for the giveaway information, and it's time to talk about how you can win one of the 4 Fate Trigger beta keys. So here's how to enter. First, subscribe, like and share this video, and second, drop a comment telling me which character you're most excited to play and why. I will randomly pick 4 winners and announce them in my community tab in 48 hours after posting this video. Winners will have to give me their Discord so I can contact them and send them the code. Winners have 24 hours to reply before a new winner gets chosen. So, good luck! So, is Fate Trigger worth your time right now or not? If you love battle royales, smooth looting and a snappy gunfight, I think it's worth jumping in. Especially with friends, it really shines in social squad settings and some of the chaos leads to hilarious moments. Give me back shots! Yes!
That's clip.
More.
That's also clip.
It's stuck.
Okay. Oh my god.
Yes!
Are you out of fuel or something?
Oh. Yeah. But if you're expecting a fast-paced hero shooter with meaningful ability usage, this might not be it yet. The TTK is so fast that you often skip over what makes the character special, and the huge map really slows the pacing down. Plus, the bugs and crashes are very real. If you hate dealing with beta jank, I would wait. But if you're curious and willing to try something a bit different, I definitely think it's worth checking out. I'm really excited for how this game goes. I've always been a fan of battle royales, and I'm really interested in how this game can develop and become better. A lot needs to change around that department, and otherwise I think it's gonna be a great game, honestly. It looks fun. What about you? Have you played Fate Trigger yet, or are you still waiting to see where this is going? Let me know your first impression or which character caught your eye in the comments. And don't forget to enter the giveaway. Thanks for watching, I'm May, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!